Well, we got some stuff to talk about regarding the old Scream 6 film that I'm not super pumped about. Let's get into it.
What's your favorite scary movie? Amen.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Well, I'm Pennywise the dancing now.
Oh, blood on the beast!
God, don't do that.
But sometimes death is better.
Hey everybody, what's up? KillJoy Jake here, and instead of having friends, I have horror movies. Today we are talking about Scream 2, which is apparently going to be the title of Scream 6. Thanks, I hate it. And some more things that I cannot believe have got out about the new Scream film. So this is not anything I'm super angry about. I mean, a little bit, but we had a picture come out of one of the chairs that someone is sitting in on the set of Scream 6 that shows that the working title right now is Scream 2. Now, if you look closely at it though, it does look like there's a little 6 embedded into the 2, which is really making me think all these theories about this film kind of doing a parody of Scream 2. They're gonna set up scenes similar to Scream 2, but then have them have different outcomes is most likely what is going on here with this new film. And I'm just not excited for that. I don't think that that's going to be a good idea. It's ultimately just going to turn into a parody of itself. This is basically just going to be a new scary movie at that point. I've talked about in the past, it might be cool if they set up scenes similar to Scream 2. Like for instance, let's say we have a couple go into a movie theater and they're going to see the new Stab film or a Stab musical or something along those lines. And then they don't die. And then when they go out to the parking lot, Ghostface is in the car, jumps up and stabs him in the neck or something. Like, I just came up with that. I just came up with that here. I'm some dork who is in his room right now making horror movie videos, and I shouldn't be able to guess that just from something like that. And I don't know, man. Like, I know I sound kind of conspiratorial right now, like I'm making up stuff just from that, but that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this, especially if they call it Scream 2. What else can I theorize based off of that? I really don't like the Scream 2 thing. I'm gonna be calling it Scream 6. Fight me. I would have taken a cheesy tagline or something like Screaming or Screams any day of the week over Scream 2. I'm gonna be honest, just because of what that implies about the overall context of the plot. I really don't want to modernize Scream 2. I have Scream 2 on my shelf right now. I can just watch that here. Why pay the $12 for a movie ticket when I could just watch that here, you know? I don't know. But probably the most frustrating news we've had about Scream 6 so far is a picture has leaked of a certain character in a body bag being wheeled into an ambulance, and like I said, I will not reveal who this character is. Thankfully, HelloSydney.com put a happy little blue smiley face over this character's face, so we can't see who it is. But I'm 99.99% sure this character gets killed in this scene. The character's in a body bag. I mean, look at it closely. It's not like maybe it's a blanket or something. It's a body bag with a zipper, and you can see this person's head sticking out. When there's another picture where there's not the blue smiley face that I already saw, and it's just like, wow, that sucks. Now there's a silver lining to this. There's much more we don't know about this scene. Apparently there's pictures of yet another character who I just don't want to spoil or talk about because I feel like that's gonna also be a spoiler. We've seen yet another picture of a different character in some kind of harness that is not this character. So it makes me think there's more to this scene than we really know. But the other aspect of this is there's two outcomes here. We basically know that one character is either going to get attacked or killed in the scene, and I'm leaning 99% towards the kill. But we do have these two characters possibly in harnesses or something along those lines in some kind of falling stunt. So that means this could be something really similar to Cece Cooper's death in Scream 2. Once again, going back to my whole theory about this just being modernized Scream 2, I don't know how else to spin this. Like, I want to stay positive and I want to stay excited for this movie, but this just seems like it's going to be a chase scene through a building. We're going to get to the very top. Ghostface is going to push these characters off of the balcony, and it's just going to be the exact same thing from Scream 2. I don't know, man. If that's the case here, I have lost a lot of excitement for this film. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. And I will die on this hill. There is so many different ways that you could do a Scream film where you don't have to look at past things. You could do it in a whole new light. There's so many different ways to do a Scream film. Let's look at Bodies, Bodies, Bodies that is coming out in less than a month. This is essentially a Scream movie, but it's all in one location. It's taking place during a hurricane party, which is where people are trapped in a house with a hurricane going on around, and they're trying to find out who the killer is. They could do an entire Scream movie like that. why do we have this need to go back to the original, to go back to things in the past? There are a million different ways that you could do a new Scream film, and I just really think that if they take this route of making it something similar where it's like constant references to Scream 2 just for the nostalgia of it, the only way I can spin that is this is going to be the laziest Scream film ever made. That is unfortunate. That's really the only way I can spin it. I hate to sound so negative. I want to be excited for it, but the more things that come out about the flick, the less excited I get about it. The more it seems like just a modernized version of Scream 2. I'm holding out for this film though, and I still hope it's something original and different, because that can absolutely happen in this franchise still. That is absolutely so possible, and I just really hope they haven't taken that lazy route of just being like, yeah, you know, hey, we'll just play off the nostalgia of Scream 2. Everyone likes that film. Cool. We'll look at that film, we'll watch it 100 times, and we'll write a script based off of that. Because anyone could do that. It would take anyone to do that. If you threw a couple $1 million at anybody, they could do that. Literally anybody. I'm sorry, but that's so lazy if they take that approach to this film. What do you guys think about all this Scream 6 news coming out though? Leave me something about it in the comments below. Please tell me that I'm being over dramatic and that this film is actually going to be awesome. Please give me some kind of reason that I'm missing. I would love that. I would love for that. I would love for someone to point out something where it's like, oh no, Jake, don't worry. Like all those dark clouds, we can push them away because this thing is actually happening. It'll be like, oh, hey, no way. Awesome. I hope that's the case. I hope there's something I can salvage from the comments here. Thank you guys so much for watching this new Scream 6, or should I say Scream 2 update. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on this movie and other horror films coming out soon. If you want to support this channel even further, make sure to support me on either Patreon or become a channel member by clicking that join button on my page. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.